UCLA. What a comeback versus Texas A&M. Oh man, Josh Rosen went crazy in the second half. Wow, they were down 44-10 in the middle of the third quarter. And they came back and won 45. Not that last touchdown, they were talking about it, it was controversial. A, because it was a fake spike, and B, because he threw it, and they don't know if his foot ever came down in the end zone. But, Kevin Sumlin's seat just got so much hotter in Texas A&M. Jesus Christ. What is it with all these collapses in football lately, 44-10, all you got to do is run and get a couple of first downs, and you win the game. What? Texas A&M's play calling was so shit, and some dude on Texas A&M's, management or A&M thing was like, yeah, we need to fire Kevin Sumlin now. The hell you need to fire him now? What? 44-10. That doesn't call a firing of Kevin Sumlin. That calls a firing of everybody. You were up by 34 and you had 17 minutes left. You couldn't hold the lead. Are you joking me? They played so well. They were celebrating at their house, doing celebrations, having fun. And then UCLA came back like it was nothing, too. They just kept scoring touchdowns. Josh Rosen just had his Heisman moment. He could submit that to the Heisman House. 44-10. Oh, if UCLA plays this well, They could maybe beat USC now. JK, they played terrible. That's why they were coming back from down 34. That's why everyone's so scared for them this week versus Memphis. Jesus Christ. How bad? Oh, man. They went down, and you were like, UCLA sucks. They're terrible. And then they just came back. Unbelievable stuff. I'm going to be honest, I just watched the highlights of this game. That fourth quarter, they scored so many points. What? They had 4 touchdowns alone in the fourth quarter. He threw 2 to Darren Andrews in a row. All 4 of Josh Rosen's touchdowns came in the fourth quarter. That's how you know you suck. Why? Okay, after the first 2, at least, you got to clamp up the defense. But then they scored another one, and you just gave them the ball right back. Just kept punting. Who was your play caller? You couldn't run, get a couple of first downs, kill some sort of clock? Oh, man. That's, See, it's a defensive collapse, too, because 44-10 to 28 points? Come on, man. They tried. Texas A&M tried their hardest to stop them. But they made Josh Rosen look like he was Tom Brady in the fourth quarter. That's funny because they both came back from deficits. See, this is what I don't understand. How can you not easily close out the game? And they just kept dragging it. And they kept dragging the clock and kept throwing stupid passes. And it stopped, and it stopped, and it stopped. And then UCLA just sort of chipped and chipped and chipped and chipped and came back. See, this is what I don't get. How can you not run plays properly for 17 minutes after you've run them properly for 2.5 quarters? You've played 30 minutes of football. You need to play 45. Finish it out. See, I'm not going to give them as much shit as I gave the Falcons because these are college kids. When you're in college, you tend to make a little bit more mistakes. It's just nature. It's just how nature works. It's just how stuff works, okay? So I'm not going to sit up here and completely destroy them here because, honestly, college kids, they make mistakes. Maybe that was just one game. Maybe they come back. They play a lot better next game, and they get some SEC wins. Now, they're not beating Alabama. No one's saying that. But maybe, maybe they get it done, See, It's so weird because you see it happening, and then you're like, it's not gonna happen, and then it happens. I don't like why they did this. Okay, I don't understand. Like, to collapse like this is crazy on any standard, but because they're college kids, I'll give them a pass this time. This time only. You collapsed, but UCLA are really defend. I mean, not even defensively because it was just shit play calling. Kevin Sumlin's about to get fired. And huge drama on Texas A&M. Wow, they're gonna get crazy. They're gonna get killed for this. Bad. Josh Rosen went off. Yeah, and then they beat Hawaii this week, so UCLA got ranked again. So I could, talk about them in the picks. Because I only do top 25. Because then if I do the whole FBS, it'll take way too long. I mean, people are already telling me these videos are too long. What a comeback. UCLA getting it done. Using some of that grit and grind. So maybe this is maybe a turning point for UCLA. Maybe they can use this to add some fuel to their fire. Meanwhile, Texas A&M, maybe they can use this to not lose another game this year. Because if they not a bowl team, if they go like 7-6, I think this is Kevin Sumlin's last hurrah at A&M. He had a good time. He got lucky. He got Johnny Manziel, so he's able to mooch off of that. But I don't know what he's going to mooch off of now. Because that seat's going to be pretty hot now. Unfortunately for him. So, we'll see. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of the season fold out for both teams. I think UCLA will be either a 10-win team or a bowl team. So, probably somewhere in between. I think Josh Rosen has potential. They said he was going to be really good last year. Sort of faltered. I think it was that UCLA defense just not as good as it usually is. Because they lost a lot of products. Mikael Kendricks, Anthony Barr, a lot of good players. Anthony Barr actually went to the school that I used to go to. It's a lot of stories about Anthony Barr, being down there. But we'll see. Be interesting.